Hey guys, welcome back to another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Today in this video, we're staying right here. Not right here, but we're staying at the house. You know, in the last few videos, we've had the Page-tastic, we've had a lovely history. I built that today and I forgot what it was called for a moment. But today we're just staying in the house. I wish... delicious pumpkin pie. I wish we could just curl up on the lounge in there and curl up with a book, but no, we are building something, and it's an area that I kind of forgot about. So when I did this, when I built the lovely garden and replaced the love garden, I forgot about the upside down love garden, and I kind of neglected it for a long time. That changes today. So we're going to go down here. As you can see, I've got stuff set up for it, and I've got stuff in here. If I... not that one. It's the one next to it. Just open this up. As you can see, it's kind of bare in here. So we're going to change that today. So we're going to be digging up. I also did get a new shovel because I don't know where mine went. We're just going to be getting rid of... I think I gave a bit too high of efficiency on my axe. Might have to downgrade it in between videos. But we're just going to be replacing the upside down love garden. Oh, you know what I did forget? And it's not going to work because I don't think I have any more. But I'm going to restore the heart. I've got most of the heart that I can build. But obviously there is that tiny bit, like that tiny few blocks. Like maybe 3 blocks I kind of just don't have. I'm going to have to try and find some pink wool somewhere. Yeah, so I kind of forgot about this area. I didn't forget about this area. I neglected this area when I designed the lovely garden. Mainly because I just needed to get the lovely garden recorded. And so I was like, I can come back to this another day. Little did I know it would take a whole nother season to come back to doing this area. But I figured it's kind of just a nice wind down video from having, you know, a lovely history, then kind of Page-tastic. And then we'll move on to the bigger and better things. Which I do have an idea on what I'm going to do with the better things. But you'll have to stay tuned till next fortnight to find out if I go with that idea for the fortnight. Okay, so now we're just going to get rid of all this dirt. Because this dirt is no longer required on the walls. Okay, so there we go. So we're now going to go ahead, and before we go grab any materials, we're just going to dig up the floor. Actually, before we do any of that, I'm going to place it back down because I'm going to have to work out where. So there's going to be like an underground pool, essentially. But not really. But I got to work out where that actually goes. It's like the one thing I didn't map out. Okay, so sorry, I just had to quickly nip over to the build board. So we come out of here, and we've got 2, and that's also going to go along there. Then we come up 4, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we got to come up to 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry, 9. Not 10, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we just need to connect this up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like so. Okay, so then we can go ahead and get rid of all this logs. As well as... So we can go ahead and get rid of all the oak logs now and the dirt inside of here. Now, originally it was meant to be like a completely sealed off hidden paradise, like it was kind of meant to have developed kind of like on its own. What? Yeah, like the area was meant to like have developed on its own. Obviously that is not the case. Because I couldn't work out the redstone, and I also realised part of the build is exposed to the top, which you'll see later on in when we get to decorating and stuff. Let's finish off this. Alright, now we're just going to go ahead and go around the outside and replace all the kind of like oak with the dirt. Just like so. Kind of gives us a chance to liven up the area a little bit. So we're going to take all of this away. Just like so. We're just going to dig up all the oak. For some reason, I got a lot of grass blocks. You will see when I open up the chest that I did get a lot of grass blocks. And I have no idea why, because I forgot I was digging up grass. Like you see, I got a lot of grass blocks. I even got more oak. I mean, I suppose we can just skip the dirt phase and go straight to grass. So I suppose that's a benefit. So yeah, it's kind of just like my way of saying, like, I didn't forget about this area. It's been in the back of my mind for probably the better half of a year and a bit. So I believe we're coming up to 2 years of doing YouTube as well, which is impressive. Okay, so now before we go ahead and continue with any of this, we are going to sleep. And then we're going to dig up the remaining one layer of the pool, I think. So starts here. This is going to be turned to stone anyway. So I should go grab my stone, actually, so I can do that. Okay, so we can go ahead and dig the rest of this out. If there's anything you guys would like to see me attempt to build, do leave it in the comments below. I do like reading the build idea comments, especially once we start getting past like the build ideas. Like, I think this will make the 14th episode we've done since coming back. So we did the pumpkin shop, and then we did the bedroom redesign. No, we did the bedroom redesign, then the pumpkin shop. I don't think there was another layer. Actually, no, there was another layer, that's right. Okay, same as before, we're just going to leave kind of corners. Just like so. Yeah, we did the bedroom redesign, the pumpkin shop. Then we did the cake shop. Then we did Page-tastic, I think came after that. Then we did the Christmas special. Then we did Page-tastic. Then we did A Lovely History, and now we're doing this. So the next thing we are going to do is we're just going to mimic this on all four sides. So 1, 2, 3, and it will make perfect sense to why in a minute. Yeah, it will make perfect sense to why I'm mimicking this on all four sides. Originally, because I was trying to figure out how to do that, I was like, no, I want this to be symmetrical and stuff. So it's exactly what I've done. So we're making this symmetrical, and then we're going to go ahead and put kind of a moss thing on top of it. And then that kind of will give us the first inklings into the abandoned kind of style. So we're going to get all the main blocks placed, just like, you know, all the moss. Then we're going to do the pool, and then we're going to kind of span out and do all this stuff. So yeah, moss is going to come down. Just going to coat all this in moss. This then needs to come down. Like so. So yeah, it kind of encases that, which is kind of the idea I was trying to go for. So that way it's like kind of like it hides it well. Like for those of you that, like for those people that will know that it's there, like they know it's there. But like at the same time, it kind of just looks like we're doing a symmetric kind of piece, like moss has grown outwards and it's kind of like taking over. And I kind of wanted this place to kind of feel like abandoned and like nature kind of took over. That's kind of like how I went when I planned this build, like the idea I went with when I planned the build. I feel like I've done that pretty well. Looks like it will have that kind of nature-esque like takeover vibe and stuff. So yeah, you can kind of see like that, and then like it's going to kind of just. It's also kind of gave me a chance to cover up that sandstone without completely like getting rid of the sandstone and getting like having to affect the outside. I actually think it's going to be better if I like kind of like pile up with dirt and kind of try and do this. Not there. This needs to come along. And it's like also going to give us a chance to cover up this dirt like completely. It's going to kind of like seal off from like the outside world, besides like the oak that you would obviously see on the walls. It will be gone. So this will encase like all of this. Just so it kind of gives rid of like the kind of exterior, like the dirt and stuff, like the bottom side of dirt. And then we're going to cut a hole in the bottom of that, which will kind of be like, that's what is filling up. So I was actually had the idea of either doing like this idea, or I was going to kind of like take inspiration directly from Mojang when they did battle minigames, and they gave us that new spawn, and then they had like that Easter egg of like, oh, you activate all these, and you have like the Easter egg to drop down to the old like kind of spawn. And I was going to like recreate the love garden here and stuff. And then I realized I moved the love garden. Like, I'm not going to bring the signs back, so there'll be no point. So I'm just going to continue to have like the garden theme. And it's like you can either walk down and experience that, or for whatever reason you can bowl in. This is where the kind of wool needs to disappear. This all needs to go up. But yeah, so we'll do this, and then there's just going to be a few details once we fill in this. I'll place the glowstone in that first. I'm just going to pile up some dirt here so I can reach all of this. But yeah, when I designed this build in my build world, it kind of just... Not a lot of my builds bring me like kind of like peace to build. Like, I actually hate planning builds. Like, I'm okay building them in Lovely World. Then once it comes to planning a build, I hate it because I'm not creative at all. So it's like trying to force me to be, like, bring out my creative side and stuff. So I was supposed to say, why is that there? I was like, oh, it's going to cover up the wood. So now we're going to go ahead and we're just going to place the glowstone and we're going to fill 16 buckets up with water. I'm also going to bring my torches. Just going to get rid of all of this stuff from my inventory so we can fill up 16 buckets. Okay, so we've got 16 buckets worth. First, we're going to go place our glowstone in and around. So our glowstone's actually going to go here and here. Correct? And then, yeah, it's going to go here and here. And then there and there. Followed by there and there. And same thing here. So it's going to be very well lit down here, I should mention. And that block and that block. Okay, so that's our glowstone kind of done. Now, what's next is we're going to go grab some stone. I just realized the time. I've been recording Lovely World videos all day today just so I can I can have a little bit of a break. I think, yeah, I did all of a Lovely History today, so that was 3 videos. Then I've done this, so that was another video. So I've done 4 Lovely World videos today. So I've got the next month's worth of Lovely World videos done. That is actually kind of a relief. Like, I don't have to technically worry about them for like another 3 weeks. As long as I get Lovely World videos done before this one comes out, I should be fine. Or even when this one comes out, I've got a decent while now. Just got to get them edited. Technically, I'm a lot more ahead in Lovely World videos than I am in recorded. Because currently, waiting to come out is Page-tastic, part like the interior to Page-tastic. Yeah, the interior to Page-tastic is yet to kind of come out. So yeah, I've got that one, and then that's another fortnight. So I've got the entirety of like February. I've got February sorted. I mean, I'm going to record my 2-year video at some point before I go doing any changes to like the house if I was to do it. Like, I've got to work out what videos are going to be out by the time my 2-year video comes out. That's if I actually do a 2-year video. I say that, but I could not actually end up doing a 2-year video. so we're going to fill this in. I really should do this off camera. It's going to take me ages. I might. We're going to do a quick cut right now, and then I'm going to fill this in. I'm going to come back, and then we're going to finish off this video. Okay, and we're back. So as you can see, I've got this all done. And so now we're going to grab a shovel. And I have a feeling it's going to be about 10 times easier if I actually go up and do it from upstairs. It is going morning or going dark? It appears to be getting darker. Or morning. No, it's getting morning. Cool, I slept through that entire thing. Yes, this is just going to open up. I'm just going to get rid of that. And same with that. Okay, so that's kind of just opened that up, so that's cool. And then we kind of got this. We're left with kind of that kind of flowing into there, like it's almost like that kind of gave way. So now we're going to take all of these and we're just going to quickly throw some decorations around. So we're going to take all of these spore blossoms and we're going to like kind of throw them out throughout the place. Same with like kind of the pointed dripstone and stuff. We're going to kind of just spread this all around. And same with like the hanging roots. Kind of just makes it feel like nature did take back over. And then what we're going to do with these, so we're just going to go here and we're going to raise them to the roof. And here, so I'm going to pick up the bed now. Here we're just going to scatter kind of azalea plants. Kind of like all over the place. Same with like these glowing lichens or whatever the hell they're called. It's going to kind of spread them all over the place because they could be hung. Or anyway, we might even do some on the floor. No, floor looks stupid. Okay, so that will do with that, and that. And I was going to quickly grab some stone seats. I promise I won't keep you much longer. And we're just going to throw, oh look, Fred. Hello, Fred. Just going to throw some seats. And then that's that. So we're going to take the torches away to kind of give the kind of natural-esque kind of vibe to it. It's like, besides the glowstone, that's really the only thing that is lining it up. So there we go. Alright, so that one is the kind of hanging mystery, or whatever I'm going to decide to call this, like hidden paradise or something. But yeah, alright, so I'm going to pick that up. So I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.